Hey YouTube, it's been a long time since I made a video. So today I'm going to show you our garden and what we've been working on. So stay tuned. So if you've been keeping up on our Instagram, you know that we built this western shed, and we did this all from a tear down machine shed down in central Washington that we picked up, and 95 to 98% of this entire shed is all reclaimed material. The only thing we used new material was the roof and the floor. Everything else, the framing, the siding, everything is all reclaimed material. And this is my little potting bench. It's an old bench that I've had for a while. That's what we're using for right now. And eventually we're gonna get something better. But let's take a walk out to the garden. Got a little chicken run. This is for the little ones. And then once they get a little bigger and they can keep up with the bigger hens, we'll put them in the big pen, in the big house with them. But they're all free range, so our chickens get to pretty much do and go wherever they want on our property. We've got, if you could see, we've got so much cover for trees, and they love to hang out under our cedar trees right here. But we've got so much cover that predators are not, we haven't had a problem at all with predators. Charlie, our Australian Shepherd, keeps the riffraff out of the yard, and the trees keep the riffraff in the air from hurting the chickens. So we got some apple crates. These are our apple crates here, and we picked up 4 of them. This is our first real garden that we've ever had. I've got a compost bin over here, and we're starting to learn to compost. And I've got my tomatoes, dill, parsley, carrots, and spinach. And then I got some marigolds around the edge. They kind of helps with pest control. And I got a little peat moss to hold the water. It gets really sunny up here, so I like to try to keep my soil damp, and that way my seeds can germinate. And over here you can see my radishes are germinating, and they're sprouting. I'll thin them out in the next couple days. I've got my cabbage, and I've already thinned that out a little bit. I'm going to let them grow a little more, and once they get a little bigger, I'll thin them out again. So that's my cabbage. This is white cabbage. I really don't remember the names. I got the seed packets. I got my thyme, my broccoli, sage, and rosemary over here. Over here I've got a pepper, lunchbox orange, and then I've got a jalapeno pepper, and some oregano, more carrots, and some chives. And then once again I got some marigolds. Down here nothing's coming up yet, but I've got some cucumbers. We'll have a trellis arch that'll go right over the top of this. And then on this side, I've got some pumpkins. And over here, when we get back over to the shed, I'll show you where I got some pumpkin starts in case this doesn't turn out. Picked up these pots on Facebook Marketplace for free. This and 5 concrete mortar mixing tubs. And what a find. I mean, these pots are huge. If you look, this is my foot, and that's the size of the pot. So they're huge pots. I've got some beefsteak, heirloom beefsteak tomato there, and I've got some Anaheim peppers over there. And then over here, another free thing that we found, got this cute little wooden wagon, and we had to do some repair on it, but we got that full, and I've got some red cabbage in there. And these logs, eventually we're going to turn these logs into a garden bed. Do a little carving into the side of the logs so we can have a nice place to sit and enjoy this view. And let's walk back down to look at the other stuff. I got some willow trees growing up here on the edge of the fence line. They're doing really good. They were really small when we bought the property, and they're doing really good. And like I said, we have so much tree cover. We have 100 trees on our 1.2 acres. The house is, I just love this place. This is our barn dominium that we built. And we started a little area back here. This is going to be a patio right here. And then over here is going to be a parking area for the truck. And then we're going to do this retaining wall with rocks as we find them. We're just gathering rocks whenever we can find them. And we're building this little retaining wall. And eventually it'll get all the way to the end there, almost to the pallet. And then we'll cover this with 5/8 minus. And then this over here with sand. And we'll end up putting the pavers that we found on Facebook Marketplace. So back down to this is the close to the house garden that I've got over here. Chicken taking a dust bath. The other one's in the nest box. And the little girls are, they're somewhere under the trees there. So over here, I've got my strawberries. This will eventually be all strawberries. But this year we thought we would go ahead and use the space. We bought 3 strawberry plants. And I've got some chives planted back here. I've got some broccoli planted here. There's 4 spots of broccoli. And you can see they're coming up. And then that's some broccoli that I bought at the Kashmir Farmers Market. My radishes are coming up. My spinach is coming up. And my black seed Simpson lettuce is coming up. My beans, I sprouted my beans and they're not coming yet, but they're getting close. And then my pumpkins, they're starting to pop through. And then back there I got some rosemary, some sage, and some more broccoli because I really like broccoli. So that is a look at what we've got going on out here at the Red Barn. And let's see if the little chickies are under here. Hey girls, where you at? Where you at, girls? Oh, there they are. Come on over here. So that's Violet. Well, that was we got Marigold. They're going away. Violet was the last one to go in. But they like hanging out under these cedar trees. Eventually these cedar trees are going to be, this is just a little magical area under here. You can hang out under here. Got a nice canopy and it's shade all summer long. We get a lot of hot temperatures in the hundreds. And there's the girls. We got Marigold, we got Violet, and we got Fuzzy Feet. So that's our chickens. Daisy is over here taking a dirt bath. I love watching the chickens take dirt baths. It's so fun. We've kept this dirt nice and soft for the girls to go ahead and throw some dirt on themselves to keep the pests away. So yeah, that is our place. Our life has gone to shed. Have a great day.